I've been dealing with a lot of hell and a lot of addicts. Most of my friends are addicted to something. It's difficult for me to continue to go from place to place to place. People who continue to victimize me. People with a history of victimizing me. Rihanna does not have a history of victimizing me. She doesn't. Most of these other people do, though. Lana Engeline, Amanda Engeline, Jenny Curtis. I literally cannot take care of myself. It's been like that since I hurt my back. And I got pretty words from a lot of people. People telling me I need to just get a job and that'll fix it. Meanwhile, because of the physical and mental fucking issues that I'm having, I'm not able to get a job. Because of the slander against me, I'm not able to get a job. That's why I needed an honest day in court. Because the things that you're asking me to do, I cannot do without an honest day in court. Meanwhile, I couldn't get an honest day in court because people were busy victimizing me, and you think because I'm intelligent that it's okay. Because I'm intelligent that it's my fault that these people did these things to me. No, I'm desperate. I don't have an actual family. And then there's Shannon Alvarado. She is such a goddamn fucking retard. I can't get past her public opinions, or just her opinions for that matter. Well, I thought. That's because you talk over me. Shannon, you aren't gonna know what's going on if you won't shut the fuck up and listen. While you're busy telling me, well, I thought. I know, I was trying to explain to you what was going on, but you always think. Don't think about the situation if you're not in it. Don't just fucking assume. Ask me. Take the time to ask me, but you're not going to do that because you're too fucking drunk all the goddamn time. Of course, there's a big difference between Shannon Alvarado, Josh Eichelberger, and Ryan Ingersoll. Joshua Eichelberger is violent. Ryan Ingersoll is violent. Ryan had just spent a whole week calling a 10-year-old and an 11-year-old bitches. Or stupid bitches. Joshua Eichelberger was constantly calling every woman in that house names. Now, there's a lot of people that turn their back on me because other people didn't keep their word and I called them out. And then they go back in time to make it okay. Or they go forward in time to make it okay. It's okay that all these people threaten my life because I eventually threatened them back because the police wouldn't do a goddamn thing. And then the police do something. They refuse to look at any of the shit that these people did. Somebody in my corner means fucking come forward, you stupid cunt. Ryan Ingersoll knows that I had no intention of hurting Miss Shelley. I was trying to help her get to somewhere safe. Rihanna could come forward about that, but no, it's all about Ray Ray. Non-stop. Since I got here, it's all been about Ray Ray. Non-stop. I've been listening to her talk about how shitty her fucking life is. By comparison with mine, she is fucking gravy. She has no warrants here. She has people that love her that she can go see and talk to. People who will actually help her. She has a roof over her head. She has a camper trailer. She has 401k. And although that money's almost gone, that's her fault for buying so much goddamn booze. Is it my fault that she hit those kids? Fuck no. Most of these people, they're not bad people. They're addicts. Brianna didn't hit those kids because she's a bad person. She did it because she's an alcoholic. She doesn't feel like she has any control over her life, and it's easy to take it out on the kids. It's easy to take it out on me, too. When she didn't think that she was going to have anybody, she was pretty sure it was just going to be me. Well, it made a difference. But then, when I come here and, I'm thinking she's in the same position as me, same as the guy who got me kicked out of my shop in Boulder. His name is Joshua as well. I thought Josh was in the same position as me. He tried to claim that he was. But when it all came down to it, he wasn't. And then people keep being assholes to me because they think that I should be able to do $2,000 worth of stuff with $100 worth of donations. And no, that's not possible. People think I should be able to go through all this stuff. No, not in this vehicle. I have to go through hundreds of pieces of paperwork. There's a bag full of paperwork. There's 3 more back there. Plus all the stuff that was stolen and thrown away. That's what happens when nobody goes in with you. When they call you mentally ill, it allows them to do whatever the fuck they want. Rand knows this. Peaches knows this. But what they have to say is more important than what I have to say, and I'm the one living the situation. Their opinions are more important than finding out the facts. But then there's the fact that Miss Peaches was never actually homeless. She knows the life. I mean, she spent most of her youth down there selling drugs. When she had kids, she had to sell drugs in order to make ends meet. Her and Raja both. And then Mandy Hughes. I mean, shit, she was a prostitute to try to make sure that her kids were fed. It's fucked up shit. But the other thing is, these people didn't keep their word. And then they treated me like shit because I couldn't do the things that they wanted me to. Treated me like shit for it. And yes, I called them all out, and I will not feel ashamed for that. You cannot shame me for showing the truth. But so many people took part in trying to destroy the truth because of the media and because of the police. And at no point in time did anybody actually step forward. Steve, he went to 2 court dates with me, but he didn't know what the fuck was going on. He didn't have time. And Graham, shit, I paid him for his time. Now Tabby, she did the whole time warp thing. See, she made empty promises just like Graham did, just like Joshua Eichelberger did. But when I was pissed off at Graham because Graham didn't keep his word, well, by that time, Graham was fucking Tabby. So she's automatically on his side, no matter how wrong he is. In the name of Jesus, by the way. This is one of those people who pretends. Now, he was reading the Bible and telling me what the Bible said. I said, dude, that's not what it says. That's how you translated it. Read the actual words. And we read the actual words on 6 different Bible verses that he was trying to lecture me on. I was like, your word comprehension's got to be better than that. Well, my preacher said this and my preacher said that. Fuck your preacher. Word comprehension, bud. Read the book. If you're going to grossly misinterpret something because somebody else told you to, you're at fault. When you have the evidence right there in front of you and you won't take a look at it, you are at fault. Rihanna, just like all these other people, when she wants help, she asks for it and I show up and we made a deal. She did not keep her end of the bargain, but I kept mine. I also got treated like shit because of things that were out of my control. Things that I can't do a damn thing about. I can't make Amy Kingery send the stuff that her children need to get into school. I can't make her do that. I cannot make Rayanna sober up instead of hitting those children. See, those kids get away with whatever they want because Rayanna's drunk. She knows that there need to be consequences for those girls doing the same thing over and over and over again, but she is too drunk to do anything about it. She's too drunk to even want to deal with it. If you're just going to let the kids run amok because you're too drunk to do something about it, there's a major issue there. Rayanna cannot take care of those girls. And Miranda next door, well, she's going to be gone in a month. And Ray Ray is going to have to count on Penny. Meanwhile, all I want to do is blow my goddamn head off. Rayanna has been extremely selfish and extremely rude. Now, the things that we were going to do, she gave credit to the neighbor. Well, that's pretty fucked up. I don't have any money to buy the sewer supplies, but Rayanna did. But she couldn't get off her ass to do those things. At least she filled out a few job applications and finally got a job. That's great. She's got a part-time job. She works 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. She started her first day of work yesterday. Now, she sent me out with $50 yesterday to go get her booze and some snacks for the girls. I noticed that money was still in my pocket, so I took it back over there to her and gave it to her. It's not my money. Miss Peaches, she's one of those excuse makers. She kept on saying that she would help me how I needed, and then when I got there, she was like, "Oh well, I can't because this, 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 and this, and they want this, and they want that." You know what? You're not even willing to try. But I showed up here. I expended the resources to come here because you said that you would. Same thing with Tabby. Tabby's like, "Well, I don't like the way that you talk to Natalie." Well, you should have said that a year ago, 2 years ago, instead of offering to help. Because you didn't keep your word, Tabby. The way that it feels to me is that you used me for my resources, for my money, for my disability, for my things. And when I had nothing else to give you, you played victim. You played like I was a bad person for the way that I had to defend myself. And then Graham wants to hide behind family. You're not his family, Tabby. I've known you for at least 15 years. And that entire time I have never fucked you over. Ever. And I sure as fuck wouldn't stab you in the back just because somebody decided to give me some vagina. You're encouraging a rape society, Tabby. There's a woman named Erica. She was a friend of mine in Chapel, Nebraska. And right before Natalie died, I got rid of a lot of people who were encouraging a rape society. Erica was encouraging a rape society. It's not just Jason Momoa pics. It's pictures of half-naked firemen and saying you wish your house burned down. You talk about how sexist men are, and then I get on and I see most of you women are sexist as fuck. You blame everything on men. If a man ends up in that situation and he gets fucked over, it's the man's fault for being there. That's what we teach him, isn't it? But if the same thing happens to a woman, oh, it's not her fault. She's female. She's a delicate flower. Fuck you. I'm doing the best I can with shit for resources. After 2 years, yeah, I understand why people are fucking pissed off. I understood why they were gonna be pissed off before this all happened. I tried explaining to all these people there's a goddamn time limit. I need your actual help. I can't get my disability money back. Not without an honest day in court. And I'm not gonna get that if I go to jail and get tortured by the fucking guards. That's what happens when you speak out against police. You fucking pieces of shit.